It's my birthday tomorrow. I haven't really been... I'm not really in a great mood at the moment. Been having some bad dreams, Paulie. Yeah, some bad dreams. Just have some difficulties with the adult children in my life. And I just can't seem to, this COVID thing is terrible because we can't travel, we're locked down, I really feel trapped. Money's tight. Of course money's tight. The paid reviews has shrunken down. Nobody wants to get a paid review. They're trying to cut money. They're trying to cut costs. Super chats are down. I mean, I used to do 3 days of super chats. Now it's a week for less money. But I need the money. I'm desperate. Absolutely desperate. I don't know what to say. It's just terrible. Middle-aged guy. I'm getting older. I'm not young and squeaky like I used to be. You get older. I'm not interested in buying luxury cars. I'm interested in surviving. That's it. I don't have time for anything, I gotta be totally honest with you. It's this is the new normal. This is the way the world works, and it's a bit faked, okay? It's very faked. I don't know what to say, don't know what to do. It's nasty. It's nasty, it's vicious. I gotta tell you, man, it's just absolutely vicious and nasty. I don't know what's gone wrong in my life. What choices did I make that were just disastrous? It's not good. It hasn't been good for a while. Mentally, after that last relationship soured badly, it's not going so great. Obviously, you burn the candle at both ends, and it's just hard and tough, hard, and I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. So, yeah, it's all you can do is try your best. Okay, guys, let's go live. We've got to go live. We're about to go live. Come on, guys, get the live. Makeup, cameras, action. 3, 2, 1. Beep. Hi guys, Archie Luxury Live. We're live streaming today, and I gotta tell you, man, haven't been doing well. It's my birthday tomorrow, and it's not going so well. Envy Scotsman, you're trapped. Look at they boxes, big boy. Yes, I'm trapped indeed. And we've got another super chat. Mr. 2, $3. I'm too scared to total my super chats to you. Thank you, sir. And then we have got Bob Lowblow, $5. Pontiff, at what point do you think you'll consider unloading a Patek or two? I'm already trying to flog one of those babies now. Hey, Lewis, how are you?
Hi, man. How are you?
Everything okay?
Yeah, man. Not too bad now. Thank you.
Okay.
How are you?
Not so good. Everything's bad. My eldest son, they're going to start eviction proceedings for a breach of. He's a bit of a troublemaker. It's just a disaster. I just want him to stay somewhere, pay the guy, he can stay on the UB40,
Mm.
and just pay the rent and just live a. But he's always something gets mucked up for him. You know, I'm just
Mm.
oh my god, it's a disaster.
How old is he, Arch?
27. He's 28 in
Mm.
February.
Mm.
So it hasn't gone well.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. He'll be all right.
I hope so. I hope so. But um, Bob, I'm looking at. I've already got a Patek for. I put it up. I had someone inquire this morning. I don't know how. You know, the thing I don't understand is, Lewis,
Mm.
I've priced it right to start with.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so but basically, look, forget the numbers. It cost me £10,000. I'm trying to sell it for £11,500. 11,000. You know, it's a
Yeah, yeah.
bees. And he says to me, "What's the lowest you'll consider?" And I said, "Well, I priced it right.
Mm.
How low? You know what? How about you take it for free? How does that sound?" You know what I mean? I kind
Mm.
of I don't understand. I don't understand these people.
Everyone wants a bargain, Arch. Everyone wants to get a
Yeah,
price that
but
nobody else has.
if
But
I've started if I there's either two ways to go. You can
mm.
artificially put a high price on and then you negotiate,
Yeah.
or you start off reasonable. NG77 high. Look at that. That's a fan of mine. I gotta tell you, man, it's all stuffed. It's my birthday tomorrow, and I'm not doing so well. I gotta be totally honest, Lewis. You know, when I have too much confusion in my life, I have
Mm.
some bad dreams in the morning. I wake up and I kind of semi-conscious. I have some
Yeah.
bad thoughts, but I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm not. I just disappointed. Things haven't worked out the way I thought they would. You know.
Mm. Do you mean?
I
Do
would
you
have.
mean? Do you mean like in terms of job or money or?
Look, it doesn't even matter for me. I've made a lot of dumb choices, but it's mainly, you know, I wish my adult kids they had a trade or they're doing
Mm.
something. He just seems to be in limbo, just doing absolutely nothing. And you know, 10 years ago he was 17.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's 27 and
Mm.
he's basically learnt or done nothing in those 10 years.
So he didn't go to college or anything.
No, no, no. He tried a course, then he pulled out, and it's very kind of lost causes there. Now let's have a look here. What else you got? He got Bud the Stud, $2. Rolex. I got to tell you, Bud. I got to say honestly, you know, I'd like to trim down a bit, but in the watches, but I'm not in any frantic hurry. I'm not in a frantic hurry there. Here
Yeah.
we go. Dong Johnson, $15. Hey Arch, I think you're the best, but loudmouth Tim Witt should be banned permanently. Yes, yeah. Okay, fair enough. No worries there.
I like the
Yeah,
bird.
he's I don't know. I think loudmouth. He's not a bad dude. He's not a bad guy. He just
Nah.
never really took off for him. You know.
I didn't realize
He's
he was in the
very.
military. That's a new thing. I didn't know he was in the
Oh
military
no, no,
still.
yeah, a lot of yeah. He was in the military. Yeah, yeah, he
Mm.
was cool. Who we got here? Hello.
Nigger, nigger.
Okay. You know
Ooh,
what? Why would
that was
someone do
nasty.
that?
That was
Why would
nasty.
they do that? Why would you do that? What?
That.
Why would you do that? I don't understand. You know, it's sort of.
the,
Thank you.
where
I don't know.
people pretend to be marked quite a lot, don't they?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
who else was
Yeah.
it? Someone else.
I don't
Ron the
understand.
Twink.
Why would you say that? You know, I gotta be
Yeah.
totally honest with you. I've come to the conclusion that realistically, um, I've come to the conclusion that you know Clive's not really much of a friend. He's a bit of an asshole. You know, I'll be just talking honestly with you there.
Yeah, yeah.
He's not much of a friend. The dog
Mm.
trainer, he's pretty cool. Dog
Yeah,
trainer.
yeah.
Dog
I
trainer's
like.
okay.
Yeah, I don't know what
Blue
Mark's
shirt's
got.
very cool. Blue shirt's really cool. I don't know
Yeah,
what's
yeah,
happened.
he's
Where's
great.
Blue shirt gone? I don't know where he's gone
I
today.
don't know actually. He's in the comments, but I don't
I
know.
saw him before. Yeah, yeah, that's okay. But I gotta say, Lewis, um,
What do you think
I
of this
gotta.
red strap today?
How hard is it to take it off?
I find it quite easy because I started by doing it on shiters first, so you get used to it, and
Yeah.
then you kind of get the hang of it, don't you? So this I get
Hmm.
these Hirsch straps. Have you had those Hirsch?
Hirsch are quite nice, actually. They're quite
Yeah,
nice.
this one was about £20, so it's not that expensive.
Nasty. Well,
No,
£20 is still a fair bit of money, isn't it?
yeah, yeah, but it's not. I mean, it wasn't ridiculous, but they're pretty good actually. Made in Austria, you know. Did you know that? Austria.
Yes, yes. I had a Rouse RIOS strap. I had that on my Reverso.
Yeah, yeah.
But I gotta say, man, I gotta tell you, right? My mental health hasn't been that good. Just a few little problems.
Hmm. Stress. It sounds
Who's this
like.
guy here, Mike? Who's Mike? Who's Mike? Who is Mike? I don't understand this guy. I don't understand. Hamando, $3. Why doesn't Showcase come on anymore? No, oh, well, he's just busy. Showcase, he was on there for a while, then he's busy. Ben Clamson, who is this guy? Hello.
Nigger.
Why would you do that? Why
The
would you
two
do that?
the two white guys
Why?
as well. Makes no sense.
I don't understand that. Why?
Arch,
Why?
what?
What? Why would you do that?
It's mystery. What
And
do you
and the
think of
thing
the?
is, and the thing is, I just got a bit of a snippet of him because he had his camera on when he was in the waiting area.
Who do you think it is? Do you recognize him?
He just looks like a middle-aged jerk.
Ooh.
Nothing. I don't understand. So I'll display his photo. That's what I can do. I don't understand. Why would you do that, man? Why? I don't understand. Why would you do that?
Hmm.
And
What Arch? What do you think of the Patek Philippe ellipse? Have you seen those before? The ellipse that
yeah,
don't.
yeah. I had a lady. I had two ladies' ellipses. They came out in the late '60s. They were supposed to be
Mm.
perfect design. That's the
Mm.
whole thing.
I quite like
Um,
them. Do you know Trump wears one sometimes? I've seen a picture of Trump wearing one the other day.
Yeah, look, they were very cool. They're a bit of an acquired taste, but the ellipse itself, I've got to tell you, they've got a blue dial. I don't know if
Mm.
you know this, but that's actually real gold. It's how they do something with the gold to make it that blue starburst.
Mm. No, I didn't know.
Mm. They're an amazing watch. Uh, Urban Kintery, $2. Arch, you have good friends who gives great advice. Thank you. Thank you very much. Speaking of ellipse, I got a free, my good friend from Collectability.
Is this what? Oh,
That's an ellipse keyring.
oh man, how cool is
Yeah,
that?
so look, I,
Very
I
cool.
quite like it. I like it. I got to be totally honest with you. I think I got enough in Patek. I
Mm.
got enough Patek. I tell you, I've got two of the same model. I want to sell one.
Yeah, I'm jealous. I wish that my favorite one is can't remember the reference, but the one with the black dial is just the
Ah,
nicest
the
watch I've ever seen.
6006. I can't believe I got that. That's a bargain watch.
That is the nicest watch I've ever seen. I saw it on Watchbox as well. They did a review of it. Obviously, they tried to sell it, and I just thought, man, that is the nicest watch I've ever seen.
It's an amazing watch. That's a beautiful modern size black dial. It's a lot of money new. I got it. This guy, listen to this. See, I never have much money.
Mm.
Basically, I was in Singapore. This guy, he's in the finance industry. He drives a Tesla.
Mm.
He went into Patek at Marina Bay Sands. That's the building with the pool at the top.
Yeah, yeah.
And he bought it at retail from the dealer. He just
Mm.
walked in there. They had yeah, I'll take it. And then, I don't understand, it's such a beautiful watch. He had it, that's an amazing experience. And then he got sick of it. He thought, oh, I'll sell it. So he lost a lot of money. He lost a lot of money. Like, he lost about 40%.
Phew. Jesus.
And you think, why would you do that, man? Why would you do that? SP, $2. The 6006 is sexy. Thank you. I got to tell you, honestly,
You know, the only thing better than the 6006 is the world time. That is, I would say, the nicest watch on the planet. I've held one once, and I had the same experience as you, where you say you're in the pool and something like this, wasn't it? You saw one on a magazine or something, you just thought, man,
yeah,
I had that as well. It was just a special experience, that watch, I think.
yeah. Here we go. Andy Man, $2. Arch, have you owned the original Reverso Classique? I had a 18 karat yellow gold Classique.
Ooh.
And you know what? It was just a smidgen small. It was just a smidgen. I had it in 18. I love that watch. It was beautiful. Birthday's tomorrow, Marky. I got to tell you, that watch was just a smidgen small. I loved it. It was beautiful, beautiful, and I sold it. I made a bit of money on it. This was over 10 years ago. And I think the grand dates, that's my favorite. The one I've got now, that's my absolute favorite. Here we go, super chats. What do we got here? We got Mr. 2, $3. Lewis reminds me of Lewis and Gromit. I just have a look here. Hello, Doc.
Gentlemen, how are you doing?
Not so good. There we got some idiot comes on derogatory. I don't understand. Why would you do that, man? I don't understand. Why?
I mean, he pulled a tube in, he dropped his pants.
Just idiots. Hey, just hang on there. We got Mr. 2. Lewis reminds me of Lewis and Gromit, Wallace and Gromit, Cheese and Smile. He's a good guy. And then Hermando, $3. Zaga in Sydney have two 6006. You should buy them. If only.
I would love to.
It's a lot of money, you know. And Jean-Claude Biver, $5. Arch, let's talk Dream Pateks. Pour yourself a scotch and pull up the 5204. 5204P.
That's not my Dream Patek, but it's nice.
I got to tell you there, it's a split second. That's the thing about it. It's a perpetual calendar chrono split second. I mean, this is probably, I don't think I'll ever own one. Just 1 minute there. Mark P, £2. Very happy birthday to Junior Johnson. Thank you. Now, let's get this. Actually, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll just pour a drink. I've been a bit down. I've had some problems. Some problem. Everything is a disaster. I've got to tell you.
Someone's just commented to say the doc fell down a well. It does sound a bit like the doc's down a well.
He's in
it?
the morgue. He's in the morgue.
I'm in the morgue. Come on. Give me a break.
Okay, share screen. Here we go. We're going to share the screen. And let's have a look here. Da-da-da-da. There we go. This is the Patek 5204P. So it's a split second. See that double? The double.
Yeah.
It's a split second, which is bloody expensive. It's incredibly complicated watch.
Yeah.
Not as complicated as my Dream Patek.
I gotta tell you, is it amazing? It is. Of course it is. It is. It's absolutely amazing. I don't know.
I think Vladimir Putin's got one of those, hasn't he? In a black dial. I think. Are they about $1 million?
No.
Probably.
Really?
I think so.
$1 million?
Let's go have a look on Chrono 24.
$1 million.
Chrono, that's the place you go when you want to check out the prices. You go on the Chrono. That's what we'll do. Let's go and jump on the Chrono. and see what these babies are going for. Let's have a look.
Is that Russian rubles or is that real, like, US dollars?
I might have made that up slightly, Doc, but I think it was.
Oh, 329,000 Aussie. It's about 250 US.
Yeah,
Holy
$250,000.
cow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
It's $250,000 for that.
Mm.
Well, it is a. You got to understand. It is a amazing piece. I mean, these are not. These are not for. Here we go. 228, 230.
Well, what it means is Vlad's watch probably was so customized in some way.
Mm.
So it probably is $1 million watch.
He's got a. Just having a quick look here. Let's have a look. Let's look at the spread on Chrono. What's the cheapest we can get one for? These are not for poor people, okay?
Yeah.
So there's. Yeah. So basically, these are not for poor. There's only a handful of them on Chrono.
These are for oligarchs who take people out when they.
Yeah, exactly, Doc. Exactly.
Let's have a look at a standard one. Is there a standard, a non-platinum one? What can you get? Yeah, they've got a few.
What do you mean you don't like my watch? I think you're going to be gone very soon.
That's it, guys. So I got to tell you guys, seriously, Clyde's on. Hello, Wrangler. No, it's not Clyde, as I can tell. He just, I don't understand. When Clive's got a special logo there, so we'll just boot him out.
Can we bring up a slightly less expensive, but I think more beautiful Patek?
I tell you what, guys, you know what I honestly think is beautiful? 5960. What do you think of this? This is an annual calendar chronograph. Clive was going to buy one of these. Did you know that?
You're getting close. You're getting close to the nice one.
Well, I reckon this is the bargain spot because it's an annual. This is actually cheaper than a 5170. This is cheaper. It's cheaper.
Sometimes you have to pay for the beauty.
Mm.
I got to tell you guys.
When you're done with the amateur stuff, pull up a 5170p.
5170. See, I still think. Do you have to be a P, but does it have to be P?
It has to be the P because it has the applied indices.
See, look at this. You can get it as little as. Where's one here? That's a Sotheby's. Okay, that's an auction. But look at this. You've got the yellow gold one. 45,000 for yellow gold. Do you have to go the P? Okay, we're getting up here. The P is so much more money. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
If you pull it up, you'll see the difference. Pull it up, you'll see the difference.
Okay, just getting it now. Let's get this baby up.
It has a completely different look. And a nice blue dial as well.
Why isn't it coming up? I got 5170p. So that should just be. Here we go. Here's one. $89,000. It's got the Starburst blue dial. Look at that.
That's right.
Dog.
It's gorgeous.
It's more than gorgeous.
Mm.
It's an amazing watch.
And it's cheaper than Vladimir's watch.
Yeah. If Archie, have you ever had a platinum piece?
No, I've never actually owned platinum. Can you believe this?
I wasn't sure.
Yeah, no. I've. See, the thing is, I never really. I got to be honest with you. I never really go into the metals. I'm more of a movement or the watch itself. I don't like. I love platinum. Don't get me wrong. I love a Look, I'm always scraping to get what I get.
Hmm.
I mean, it's what comes up when I look. The only reason I have the Pateks I got a really good friend of mine. He's helped me move into them. He's helped finance some of them until I could shuffle. It's very hard.
Oh yeah.
I'm just a small collector.
Mm-hmm.
It's very hard to get the funds when, where do you pluck this money from? Tell me that. Where do you pluck out this money?
I only wish I knew Archer, else I'd have them too.
I think you got to go visit Showcase while he's sleeping.
Yeah.
The dog trainer. Here's the old dog trainer. Dog trainer, how are you?
Half a dozen pieces.
Dog trainer, look at this. Here we go. RBCA, $5.50. What price will pre 2020 Smurfs be in 6 months. Look, I gotta be totally honest with you there, man. There's so much hype with this stuff. You know,
I don't know if the Smurfs are going to go up as much just because they're already kind of way up there, There's just going to be less demand for that.
they are not cheap. They are
Not
not
at
cheap.
all. Not at all.
I gotta tell you, I want to ask you something, Lewis.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever get sick of the hobby? Do you ever think, I had enough. I'm sick of watches. I can't stand it anymore. Do you ever?
He's a youngster. He just got into it.
Well, to be fair, to be honest, sometimes you do think, I wish I was satisfied with something which is just a normal watch. Do you know what I mean? But then, even if that lasts for a few days, you just end up looking again. So it's it is like an addiction, isn't it? But
back to the old days when you could love your Citizen.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
Here we go. Daniel Katz, $2.79. Good tiding from Toronto. And SP, $2. You missed 3 super chats. Let's have a look. Where did I miss them? Because I've been keeping an eye on them. Thomas Burdett to Junior Johnson. We did that one. RB, $5.50. Thank you. And SP, here we go, $2. My dream Patek is any Patek. Yes.
He makes a good point.
Mine too.
I'm just drinking that scotch that Jean-Claude Biver got me.
Very nice.
But I got to be honest with you, I love my watches.
But Ponte, put the 5170p up there.
Yep. Let's get this baby up on. Oh, you don't have it on the screen. Oh, sorry. I was sharing this is. I just been a bit down.
So all the punters can appreciate.
Here we go. There we go. That's what it looks like. Look at that.
This is your bargain beauty.
I do love that.
I don't know about bargain. I think that might be the wrong. There is no bargain at that.
Well, this is cheaper than Vladimir Putin's watch, and I think it's more beautiful.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Doc. It's
Look, sometimes when they quote what these celebrities have, they kind of miss the mark. What they do is they say, they quote retail prices, and they have no idea,
This is a $250,000 watch that you can get for $90,000.
He's got a perpetual calendar. He's got a look. I think he's got whatever he wants.
Yeah.
He organizes, favors for friends and that, and
yeah,
that's kind of the business he's in.
Have you heard the story about recently he went to like a small town in Russia and he gave somebody who worked in a factory one of these blank pins? Did you read that? I thought that was pretty. I loved the idea that someone would do that for me, but I think not. But that was just amazing.
I think you've been pretty lucky there. You've been pretty lucky, Lewis.
Definitely.
You've got a Rolex.
Yeah, no, that's true. It's true. Definitely.
You were kicking around trading at any more Watchbox deals? Oh, sorry, not Watchbox. It was Watchfinder deals.
They offered that. They offered a white gold Cellini.
Oh shit! You don't want a Cellini. It's
yeah,
garbage.
It's not. I actually like the look of them. I like the way they look, but I know they don't have any.
They're not hot,
impact.
Lewis.
No, that's it.
Thomas Burnett, £2. Lewis, what is your Grail within 10 years?
As we speak, Thomas, if I could get Archie's yellow gold world time on the wrist, I would never be able to stop looking at it. I think that would be that piece there is my favorite piece I've ever seen.
You just made the Pontiff's day.
That's a great watch. Look, I love it myself. I love it. I do love it. Here we go. Stan the Man, $5. The 5170p looks like a glass hoot senator for 80 less. Good point. I got to tell you, Zenith is got some amazing. I'm really warming towards a Zenith.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to get a Zenith.
I think, by the way, the glass shoot looks like a 5170p. If you look at the dial on the 5170p, you can see that there's a lot more going on.
Hey guys, I want to ask you something. I'm gonna put my watches back into the safe soon, right?
Mm.
I'm thinking about keeping the 5196 out because I love that watch.
It's amazing.
Who's really going to break into your place, you know?
Oh,
No.
no, I like to put them away. I'm sick of hassle with them.
Yeah.
I just, they worry me. I honestly, I, no, they
But remember what Herman Soes says.
enjoy them.
Well, he also says, when are you going to wear the good stuff?
Everything's good
Yeah.
for you, Arch. That's the problem with it.
No, you're right. You're right. No, he's very true there. DP $5 Arch. Don't worry about the Rolex hype. People have no clue what horology is about. Patek is the ruler. Punter are jealous. Period. Thank you, DP. And Mr. C, $1. Thank you
Mr.
so
C.
much, Mr. He's very good like that. I'm
He
just
is.
turning the aircon on. Just hang on there. I got these flies.
What are you wearing today, Doc? Or do you not wear anything at work? Or
Oh no, I'm always going to wear a little something. I'm wearing a two-tone 1675 today.
Very, very nice. Very nice.
It's actually a watch I got very excited about because a few years ago, no one wanted two-tones. I think the prices have gone up a little, but I got this for just a little over $5,000, which
Wow.
makes no sense, right?
Wow.
Yeah, I certainly would have
Just
thought
because
that.
it's a two-tone.
Nothing wrong with two-tone.
Not at all. And this one is 1969. I specifically wanted a nipple dial. I could not believe it. I bought it from a jeweler. So
Amazing.
it wasn't even like just getting it from a guy. No, it was a jeweler.
It wasn't a bargain. It was, that
Quite
just
a
shows
bargain.
you. Now look back in hindsight, it's amazing what happens there.
Yeah.
But the two tones are still a bargain. Two-tone Rolex is still a bargain.
I gotta be honest with you, man. Seriously, I think two tone's got a lot of wrist presence. I love, at one stage I had two tones. I wanted to have a set. I wanted to have a two-tone bluesy, two-tone Daytona, and a two-tone GMT.
Ooh.
I
Yeah.
had a friend who had that. Then he got divorced and had to sell it off, and
Oh,
we're no longer friends because I told him, I said, I think you're an idiot to get divorced. I said, just stay with her.
And cheap.
Well, just, she was a dentist. I mean, my God. But anyhow, it's a long story. He didn't listen to me. He got angry at me because he just did, okay? And, when you give advice to people and it's really important and you don't agree with them, they get really funny. Sometimes they get really funny when it's, they want you. I don't think that's friendship. You got to agree with everything they say. I'm not like that. If someone
No.
says something stupid, I'll call it out and say, hey, that's not very cool. I'll tell them the truth.
Hey
And,
man, that's very true. That's why I've still got this. That's why I didn't sell this. So the pontiff said no. So still here. And I realized very quickly it was the right thing to do.
I've never sold a watch.
You've never sold a watch.
I've wanted to sell. I have a shitter that I wanted to sell, but the problem is it quit running before I had a chance to sell it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing story.
And otherwise, I can't sell these other watches. I mean, which Rolex am I going to sell? I'm not going to sell them.
No, you shouldn't sell them. That's what I've learned, Doc.
Even my Breitlings, I've got. I love the Pontiff Super Ocean, so I have that. But I have a.
Yeah, that's a great watch, that, isn't
It's
it?
a fantastic watch, and it's the most accurate watch I own. But then I also have. Go ahead. Super chat.
Jeff, here we go, $10. Rach, what do you think of the Patek 5905P? The 5905, that's the annual calendar chronograph. It's a gorgeous watch. Let's call it up. Patek 5905. This is a beautiful watch. There's nothing wrong with that. That's a absolutely 5905.
I suspect
gorgeous.
the P, though, has a different dial.
Well, the P's got that. There we go. It's on the screen there,
There you
guys.
go.
It's got. There you go. Look, see, that looks very similar to the. It looks very similar to the one we were,
The
5170.
5170 one?
Yeah, but it's
'cause
kind of a little bit.
It's a little more retro. It's got a little bit more of that classic Patek look to it.
Yeah, I like that. I like that too. Do you think I should
Blue
buy an
shirt.
ellipse, Arch? Do
Sorry.
you think I should buy an ellipse? Quartz though.
No,
No.
I wouldn't do that. Look, I tell you honestly, if I were you, young man, my best advice to you: keep your Connie. I like the Constellation.
Yeah.
I like the Oyster Perpetual.
Mm.
I'd probably, if I were you, man, I reckon a Speedmaster Man on the Moon, possibly one of those.
Yeah.
And then I'd give it a rest for a while, because you've got, I tell you honestly, the funny thing is, you're never happy collecting. I find it myself, I always, you're never happy. No matter what piece I have, I can always find flaws in it. It's
Yeah.
not, it always is, everything I own is flawed, right?
Yeah.
And I gotta say, honestly, you kind of, sometimes it's when you don't have it, you kind of lust for something, and you think these things will solve your problems, but they don't. Look, it does make you feel good. If you're having a really shitty day and you put on a world time, it is cool, but it doesn't solve the problem, so to speak. It doesn't magically solve the problem.
Well, but the problem you're talking about, nothing's going to easily solve it.
No,
So you might as well
it's
feel
not.
good about your watch.
Escobar 144, $5. Datejust versus Speedmaster Professional. Good question. Datejust 41.
They're different
Look,
watches.
I got to tell you, personally, if I had to make a choice, I'd probably see the Datejust 41's a lot more expensive.
It's also a lot more of a dress watch.
Yeah.
I'm not into dress watches, so I love the Speedmaster more.
I would go the Speedmaster in that.
You'd go the Speed.
I think I would. I actually think I would.
But see, if Escobar's working in a bank, he might want to go with the Datejust.
Yeah. It is cool, the Datejust, isn't it? But it's not quite as I don't know, I don't know how to describe it. It's just it's cool, the Speedmaster, isn't it? It's like a geeky sort of watch.
Oh, absolutely.
Mark.
Is it over yet?
Mark, we've had fake dog trainers here, okay?
We hate the fakes. We hate the fake dog trainers.
Oh, it
We've
must be
had
over.
fake
Doc, it must be
dog
over.
trainers.
Well,
Yes, I'm here. I'm here performing cleanup. The show's almost over. We have about 1 minute
Doug,
left.
hey, dog
Oh,
trainer, can you get Clivey on there? Rob the Mark! Get
Yeah.
him on!
all right, give me a second. I'll be right back.
Get him on!
I'm going to go get the mug. Don't move.
Go and get him on!
Now, one of the things I'm going to say to Lewis here is that you look like a slim guy.
Yeah.
You might consider the first Amiga in space as an alternative to the Man on the Moon.
Yeah, it's a bit smaller, isn't it? A bit leather strap as well.
But, Lewis, would you ever sell the Constellation you've got, the Connie? I love your Connie, automatic Connie. Isn't that beautiful or not?
It is. It's got everything. It does have apart from the waterproof. It's got no water resistance, but apart from that, it has everything. It's pretty. I do like it. It's very cool. It's not worth anything anyway, Arch, is it? Really, it's soft as hell, but it is.
Look, I think it's got potential. I think it's a beautiful watch. It's quality. Okay, Marky, I gotta.
The dog trainer's
Let's
here.
get you on the
Jim.
screen.
Oh.
Let's get the dog trainer on the screen. It's Rob the Mug!
The wrong mug. That's never going to work. Let's do the right mug. Here we go. Look, Clyde, I'm tickling you right in the eye.
Get him on! Get him on!
Well, now I have to text him that I've done it because, who knows if he even realizes.
Get him on! DP, $5. Archie, JLC, Grand Ultra Thin, Q, 1352520, 40 mil diameter, rose gold thoughts. Pull it up! Pull it up! Okay, guys. Q135. Let's get this baby on the screen here. JLC Q135. What's the rest of the number?
New watch.
Q1352520.
What is that? Is that an Apple Watch?
That's an Apple Watch?
It is.
0.
It's an Apple Watch.
Let's bring this baby up. It doesn't come up at. Oh, look at that. Let's just double check this because this is being a bitch. Q135. 2520. Let's bring it up. Rancher is here. Rancher in the house. Hello, Rancher.
He made me do it, Clyde. He made me do it.
Yeah, hello.
Well,
Just for you, we're going to have an extra long show.
Extra long show.
Extra long show. Look at this. I tell you, this ultra thin. This is a beautiful watch. It's beautiful. I just worry ultra thin.
Guys, if you want to piss Archie off, super chat $2 for Mark to rub the mark.
What's going on? It's my birthday. Hey, Clivey, be nice.
Happy birthday.
Not yet.
Not yet. It's tomorrow, guys.
Hey, wait a minute. Blue shirt's here?
I don't have to
me a
do
duck.
today.
Steve, $5. You're missing
Blue
a
shirt.
super chat. Hey, Mark.
Steve, $5. Here we go, Steve. $5. Arch, I have 40,000 to spend. I have 7 Rolexes worth 200K. I want the yellow green dial Daytona next. What would you buy today with 40,000?
One big super chat. Just one big super chat.
You got to remember to save some for the ladies.
No,
If you super chat that 40K, Archie can buy a Daytona and the world will be happy again.
Don't spend it all on the watches.
I got to tell you, $40,000. You know what I would buy? Let me tell you what I would buy. Okay, so just very quickly, this JLC here, I got to say it's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. Why would you not love it? It's beautiful. This is classic watchmaking at its finest. I got no problems with it. The only problem I have. The only problem I have is for not much more I'd get a Patek. Get a Patek 5196.
Yeah, I told you he'd get 2 Pateks with it.
He likes Rolex. He likes Rolex.
Okay.
Rolex.
No. This was for the previous super chat. So what I'm saying, $40,000. Let me tell you what I'd buy with 40,000. Patek.
Gold Daytona.
Here we go.
Rolex.
Right.
5130. That's what you get,
Mark.
sunshine.
A few massages.
40,000. You can get a platinum. Look at this. Platinum world time. Forget the Daytona. Look at this. Platinum 5130p. Man, it's got the rooted rotor. It's got the micro rotor. Look at this, guys.
How many world times do you need? How many world times do you need?
And that
How
shit's
many?
all
You only need one. I'm saying this guy says for 40,000. What would you buy? This is the advice.
And that one shits all over the 5110.
Pull up
That one takes
AJ's
a big
platinum.
steaming dump on it.
Look, it's a great watch. I would buy
DP,
that personally.
$5.
Stupid chat.
DP. Thank you, Archie. And Legato Blue Summers, $10. Happy birthday, Big Bolly. Birthday, same birthday as me, Legato. That's fantastic.
Legato.
Domo arigato, Mr. Legato.
I gotta tell you guys.
Domo arigato, Mr. Legato. Domo. Homo.
You gotta tell us.
Let's go back to the dreams at the beginning of the live stream. Now, out of curiosity, were you being chased by cowboys holding branding irons?
No. But I tell you what, you weren't bloody here, were you? You're not much of a friend. You weren't here to help me out. I was sinking fast. You weren't anywhere to be seen.
Oh, yes,
He was
I
throwing you a brick.
I was in the live stream comments, posting the stream, posting the StreamYard comments to do the FRA, the Future Racist of America.
That's the PHRA.
Yes.
Fuck.
I don't know what's wrong with that guy. What's wrong with that dude?
What dude?
That guy. I
What
don't
guy?
understand. What's
What
wrong
guy?
with
Name
him?
names. What guy are we talking about?
The guy who comes on and just says profanity. Like he thinks that's funny? What? I don't understand this stuff. Is that going to win his cause?
I love that two-tone 1675 you're wearing today. Freaking awesome watch.
Two-tone.
Thank you.
Who's wearing
Thank you,
that?
Bluesy.
Who's wearing
Thank you.
that?
I am. I'm wearing a two-tone 1675. That cost me about $5,000. Because it's a two-tone Rolex, no one wants
And you
Oh
get
my God, that's...
and you get to keep your $5,000.
You get to keep your $5,000 exactly.
Which Apple Watch are you wearing there, Mark? You've got the new one.
Yeah, I've got well, it's the first time I've ever had one, so I had to research and find out what I wanted. So
They are pretty good, aren't they? They are good, but they're just...
it's a little shocking how good it is.
No soul.
That's the problem, isn't it?
Well, you know, the thing that I find is that it's a little bit addictive because you can constantly fart around with it, change the dials, see stuff. I mean,
So do you honestly like the Apple Watch?
I do. I might be cured of
He likes it
watches.
more than his Rolex.
I think I do.
It is good, Arch. It's a good piece of software, and it's quite well made and stuff like that. But
Can you put a Rolex face on?
It's a good bit of kit.
Yeah, you can if you
It's just
have to
not a
do it.
watch. That's all.
Yeah, it's like a phone. It's another phone, really, isn't it? But it is good.
Do you ever wear it when you're not wearing pajamas?
Who are you talking to?
You're wearing pajamas and you got on your Apple Watch.
I don't own pajames. What are you talking about? I don't even own pajamas.
You had on a pajama top then.
No, I don't. I have a T-shirt. It's a T-shirt with like surfboards and palm trees. It's a T-shirt.
No, are you being chased by butchers holding cleavers in the dream, or is it?
You're talking to Starchy again now.
Yeah,
I see.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm enjoying the wrist tech, whatever you want to call it.
We're all
It
confused.
is.
or is it
fun.
Chinese herbalists holding scalpels and looking at the horns?
Guys, I gotta tell you, have you ever been sick of the hobby? Do you ever get sick of it?
Nope.
You mean the watch hobby or the
Yeah.
hobby of watching you?
Yeah, the watch hobby. So
I'm
Blue
sick of-
Shirt, you've
I'm
never
sick
been
of it.
sick of the hobby?
I'm sick of
No,
it
not
now.
yet.
He's trying to get out of it. He's got an Apple now.
It's all I'm gonna wear. I'm gonna wear an Apple Watch. I'm done.
Yep.
Get away from the watches.
I'm gonna sell everything except for I'll keep the Hulk and the gold sub.
Why? What's happened?
And,
what?
But he's
What
going to
the
put it in
hell?
the safe
I'm gonna
deposit
sell every. I'm
box.
exhausted.
What
GP,
the hell?
Super chat.
$5.
$5 when the grid goes down, and it will. Your Apple Watch will be useless. Keep the mechanicals wound. He's right. You know, if there's an atomic blast,
Then the time
crystal
won't
in a
matter.
quartz
The
watch-
time won't matter. We'll just watch the birds and the sun as it rises over the nuclear winter. That's all that
Mind
counts.
you, if the crystal does pop, that means you're close enough for deadly radiation to kick
Perfect.
in.
So
Right.
it's
That's
like,
awful.
it's like
Defeatist.
wearing a
That's
canary
very
on your wrist.
defeatist.
It's like wearing a canary on your wrist.
Someone's going to survive with the roaches.
I gotta
Carpet
tell you
beetle.
guys.
I mean,
it's
I can
really-
just hold
It'll
the
be
button and it'll call 911 for me.
The last World War will be cockroaches versus carpet beetles.
So
I got my
basically,
mo-
TGV versus Archie fans.
I got
Yeah,
my money
pretty
on the carpet beetles.
Yeah, me too. We love you, Archie.
Yeah, we know they can survive in really horrifying conditions.
Just scared the shit out of me. That watch just scared the crap out of me because it just like went off on my wrist.
$100.
$100.
Steve!
Oh, wait a minute. Mark has to
Shit.
announce that one.
Thank you, sir, for the advice. Happy birthday. Consider this a gift. I will send you my Expander collection for your review in the near future. You have reviewed it once before. 20A35 by you. Thanks.
You might want to keep track of Steve, by the way.
Yep, I'm going to write that down now there. Steve, I got to tell you, what a cool guy. What a nice, good guy there.
Respect those, Steve.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's easy to remember Steve. Steve McQueen.
Hey, and Aunt G is in the comments. Great collection review today, Aunt G. Nice collection.
Yeah, I did. I enjoyed that review.
Yep.
He's got a nice collection.
He does.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to make a phone call real quick. Fucking divorce
But
party.
you understand, what would you honestly trim down on his collection? You know, he
That's a
had
tough
the
one.
5513. He had the root beer.
Right.
He had the
Yeah,
Patek
the
5227.
and the Zenith
The Zenith El Primero 38 mil.
and the Hammy.
Which is the
And
perfect.
the Hammy doesn't count. That's just garbage, isn't it?
Mm.
What's a Hammy worth? It's garbage. Okay?
$200.
Mm.
Well, he's not getting rid of that 5513 because that's a birth year watch. So I doubt he's going to get rid of that.
Plus, he shouldn't anyway.
Right.
But would you keep the? I like the root beer, don't you?
I do like the
Root
root beer.
nice. Root beer's nice.
But that 15300, man, that's one hard to
That's-
get watch. That's a hard to get watch.
Yeah, but Patek or the 15300, what would you prefer? You could only keep one.
Well,
Keep the Patek.
you would keep the Patek. I'd keep the AP, but that's me.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Wow, that's amazing.
Hey, Arch, or anyone else, do you watch the London Watch Collector? Have you seen him before?
I've seen a few, but I don't regularly watch him. What's
God,
he's a bit?
Sounds a bit.
He's a bit-
that man is like a multi-millionaire, surely. I mean,
Name Shirley.
Yeah, look, that stuff. I gotta be totally honest with you.
I am
he doesn't-
serious, and don't call me Shirley.
And don't call me
Doesn't
Shirley.
really.
Roger,
you know,
Roger.
I kind of.
Roger.
Yeah, he's got all this Aquanauts and Nautiluses and.
Is anybody as rich as freaking producer Michael? The guy
Yeah,
drops
that's a good
like 250 grand at a drop of the hat.
Jacob and Co, isn't it? That's his big
But
thing.
would you buy
Yep.
that stuff?
No,
Is
Some
it
of
really-
his choices, you got to wonder
Hell
some
no.
of his choices.
It looks good.
Yeah.
I like the look of it, but I know it's not valuable. It's not
And
like
what happened to his plane? He said he got this plane. I never seen him use it.
Gotta
Is
go,
it really?
guys.
Yeah.
The plane.
Okay, see you later.
hey, man.
What happened
Yeah.
to his plane?
Well, he did it like a have a look at my plane video, and then it never actually flew.
Yeah, he's never
We'll
been
find that
any.
out.
What the hell? What the hell? I don't understand. Do you?
No,
Wah,
it was nice. I hope it was his. Maybe it's just a hired plane. I don't know.
Okay, I'm back.
What's the truth with him?
I'm back. Is this shit show still going on?
No, we're off air now, Clive.
Oh, thank God. All right.
You can go back to swearing.
Hey, well, you know, it says 30 minutes. Now you're doing it for an hour. You realize
Well,
that,
I
right?
was just a bit down. You know that everything gets me.
Hey,
down.
listen.
He was-
You know, we
he was
just got a
actually
$100
gonna
super
stop.
chat. We're actually going to continue until tomorrow morning now.
He said he was going to stop, but then you came on, and it's like the Jerry Lewis.
No.
Reunion
I was
telethon.
forced on. I was drafted, sir. I was.
whoa! I was mug rubbed here.
Yep.
But you
Against my
can't
will.
have Dean Martin coming onto the show, and you haven't seen him in all these years, and you say, "Hey, but the show's
Yeah, you can.
Joe Money, $2. Jacob watches always sell for way less than retail.
So how are the
man.
paid reviews coming?
Whoa!
I gotta tell you, Clivey, we don't have that many backlog.
Well, okay. Now this means one of two things: either A, you're doing your job, or B, they're dropping off.
They're
Wait, I know which
dropping
one it
off.
There is another option.
Which one's that one?
COVID-19.
He could
There
be
we go.
exaggerating.
DP, $5. Producer Mike, where did he get his shirts? He looked like he mugged a clown. I love he's got some really funky fashion.
He's a nice guy, isn't he? He's a nice guy. I do like.
I don't know. I find him a bit of a prat.
Really?
His
Oh.
shirts are a little loud.
Like he's kind of look at me, look at me, look at me. Everything his.
Excuse me. You have a YouTube channel, sir. Matter of fact, you have like 8 of them.
Yeah, none of them are doing very well, but dog
he's
trainer,
never
none of them
asking
are
anyone
doing
to look.
very well.
We're trying here. I mean, we did just produce a $100 stupid chat.
Yeah, but I mean, look, producer Mike. I don't know. Is that ego? What is that with that guy?
Money is what that is. That's called
Yeah.
that's the power
Definitely.
of money.
How did he make his money? What the hell is he? A record producer? What is he?
Yeah, he was a music producer. He started, from what I've read, he started off in the army of all places in Berlin, and then became a drummer.
Yes.
and then started producing records. But when you look at the stuff he's produced, it was a long time ago, and then he started producing stuff for TV. I really don't understand where all the money comes from. I don't understand the business that well, though, but you know what I mean? It doesn't seem like it adds up.
No, it does. Like you hear of so many celebrities who are broke.
Well, you're leaving out the money laundering.
I don't understand what he's exactly. And you don't see his house. Have you seen his house?
I don't think so.
And are they his Rolls Royces? And it just seems.
He's got a wife.
I will say, in the United States, a lot of the music people in the United States are faking it, so they have rented Rolls Royces and junk like that sitting in front of their houses.
I see.
Well, if he's renting the Rolls Royces, then he's smarter than they gave him credit for. You damn sure don't want to own one.
He had a video up the other day of him getting a new Range Rover as well. So it's a new car every episode, really, which even for a apparent multi-millionaire is a bit excessive, isn't it?
Exactly. Exactly. And
that's a lot of one-hit wonders to produce. To get all that money.
Well, exactly.
Okay. Let me answer kind of a behind-the-scenes conversation. I'm not sure. I think it's a lady boy. There we go.
He produced records for Engelbert Humperdinck.
Yeah, and like that's not a big deal.
That's 70s, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's not like a huge deal. If it was like, I don't know, Michael Jackson.
And Tom Jones, what's New Pussycat?
He produced that?
I don't know.
That was in the 50s, 60s, wasn't it?
It's one of the only songs I know from the 70s, from one of those TV shows.
He played drums for Tears for Fears, I think, which were quite big, weren't they? But
not
that was in the 80s, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And how much do you really get paid for doing that? Not millions, is it? So.
Not unless you embezzle from them.
Yeah.
What's your favorite watch to wear when you're caught embezzling?
He seems very over the top, doesn't he? How many 2 Rolls Royces he's got, has he, or what?
Yeah.
Thou dost not protest too much. He just seems a little bit
polished.
Possibly
Wait, are you talking about Archie or Michael?
I think Archie's the real deal. Well, or Paul.
Yeah.
Is there really any difference?
Well, I don't know. I'm starting to think the horns are falsies.
Okay, guys, we're going to wrap this up. I'll be back tomorrow. Happy birthday!
A birthday show.
Parnif. Yeah, birthday show. Okay, guys.